Wow, and they all showed up, dressed for a wedding. Oh, look at her. She's glowing. She's so beautiful. Inside and out. Smash it! Smash it! Smash it!
Yes!
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. We're living for this energy in 2022 / almost 2023. I want to know who the groom is. Who could be dumb enough? So I was a jilted bride, and unfortunately, crap things happen to people. Even though the day didn't go to plan, I couldn't let the hard work that I put into this day and a good party to go to waste. The day was filled with many laughs and a lot of tears. When they asked me what song I wanted to enter into, there was no other choice but Lizzo's anthem of a song, Good as Hell. Who just left me at the altar? Oh, I'm feeling good as hell because thank God! Thank God! Bullet dodged. Kaylee Stead, 27 years old, realized on September 15th, the morning of her nuptials, that she had a feeling she wasn't going to walk down the aisle to marry her partner, who she'd been with for 4 years. She was ghosted. I saw the groom at around 4 p.m. the day before the wedding, and I hadn't heard from him since. We tried to reach out to him, but I had no response from him, no reason why. I had no explanation. Not that I want one now because it's too far along the line. So this groom did not even give her a reason? You just ghosted her? I guess it's easier than facing consequences. For now. She went into more detail about the incident, explaining what went down in the hours prior to the wedding. The Welsh native began dating her ex-fiancé in December 2018, and they got engaged in August 2020. She noted that she stayed in an Airbnb the night before her party with her gals, while the groom and his groomsmen resided in a caravan near the venue. Stead and the groom had decided not to speak to each other the evening before the marriage, so she didn't know what was happening on his end and didn't have a clue. The next morning, Stead and her bridesmaids woke up at the crack of dawn to get their hair and makeup done. It wasn't until one of the groomsmen phoned up her best friend to let them know that the groom had vanished. They wanted to make sure he was definitely gone before panicking me. His mom also called her up in hysterics, sobbing that the groom had gone for a drive in the early morning and he was now gone. Like, imagine not saying anything, you know? Because, like, what if they were worried about you thinking that something had happened to you? Like, you're letting them just wonder about what happened to you, like you're all of your friends and family.
I could never.
Stead pointed out that her ex oftentimes went for walks or drives by himself to clear his head when he was anxious, and therefore she didn't feel nervous. She advised her friends and family to keep on getting ready and held out in hope that the groom would return. She honestly believed, hand on heart, that he was going to be there. But at 11 a.m., the groom's father revealed that he would not be showing up after all. At that point, I was gone. I was sobbing, adding that she had to break the news to the rest of the bridal party, her hairstylist, parents, and videographer. Her videographer came up with the idea as a joke to just have fun, keep calm, and carry on with the wedding. Yeah, man. Like, at that point, like, couldn't you have figured it out before that? Like, you spent all this money, you invited everybody. You couldn't have just made your decision a little bit before the wedding? Because those vendors aren't giving your money back. Her friends egged her on, encouraged her to keep on going. That's when I was like, I'm gonna do it. I spend all this money. I've been looking forward to the food, a dance with my dad, spending time with my family, so why not? Get married to yourself, bitch! The groomsmen and her bridal party then headed down to the venue to explain to the guests what had transpired. All of the groomsmen stayed, as well as her friends, family, and loved ones. Her partygoers were sad about the devastation, but nevertheless, they supported her and stayed for the reception.
Damn right.
I didn't want to remember the day as complete sadness. There were so many special moments, so there was still happiness. All right, this right here, this is the ultimate petty revenge. Not doing little petty things to get back at people. I know we all love to laugh and make fun of it, and it's all fun and games and lighthearted humor. But the fact of the matter is the best revenge is when they see you happy. Without them. Like, actually happy, not just like posting on social media about it, pretending to be happy, posting your thirst traps. No. Get ahead in life. Get happy. And then you have your petty revenge. But I still want to know exactly what the hell the groom was thinking. Let's find him. Where is he? Where is he? Free! Groom who jilted bride on the day of their 12,000-pound wedding finally breaks silence. He's refused to apologize for his actions. Oh, you don't think that you've done anything wrong here? We never know what's going on in other people's relationships. But honestly, the way that she handled it doesn't look very good for you. You know, I would say that she's a victim here. On This Morning, she said, I wish there was signs that this would happen because then I would have had a reason to back up this decision, but there wasn't. No relationship is perfect, but I honestly did think we were each other's person. She's living alone now with no explanation from her ex and her honeymoon is canceled. I just like, what? I'm sad that you didn't go on that honeymoon too. Let's not do this to people.
Let's not do this at all.
I think that we're all living in a world now where it seems like it's totally fine to just ghost people, but like, just don't. Like, at the very least, provide an explanation. At the very least, figure your shit out before you're supposed to walk down the aisle with someone. But honestly, darling, I think you dodged a bullet. Anyone who would think about doing that and not apologize and not see that it's wrong,
Like,
he's not right for you or pretty much anybody else, to be honest. If you were stood up on your wedding, what would you do? Like, be honest. Because I think we would all like to say we would like to be like Kaylee. I probably wouldn't be able to muster up the courage. The humiliation would probably be way too much for me to handle. I'd definitely go on the honeymoon, though. Unless it was like a place that was full of couples, then maybe not. But there was a poll by Manchester News. If you were stood up on your wedding day, what would you do? 40% agreed with me. Cancel it. I'd be a mess. What Kaylee did, 39.2%. Try to track my ex down. For what? For what? That is inexcusable. Don't let the Carrie Bradshaws of the world make you think that it would end up right, because it won't.
He leaves you at the altar, it's probably a pretty good indication that he's not the one. There's no coming back from that.
All right, that's it for this video, and don't ever forget, the best revenge is them seeing you happy. Subscribe!